there, it's Beth from rockyournotebook.com, and I am up with my last video for Calico Collage. This month I'm using again the Sunny Mornings kit, and for this video I decided to do something a little different. So I cut out this massive sunflower that was on one of the journal pages, and I fell in love with this sunflower. And I literally just fussy cut it out of the page, and I'm now using my fluid Liquitex matte medium, which is truly my favorite thing to use for collaging techniques. It's just, it works so well. And I'm collaging this piece onto a piece of watercolor paper. And then after that I'm going to seal the entire sunflower. And I left this part in just so you could see my finagling and messing around. I really wanted it to be completely smooth. And I hate using my finger with matte medium stuff, but I just went for it. I need to get like one of those squeegee things so that you can really get that nice seal all around instead of using my fingers. I think I would have had an easier time at getting it to lay completely down without any wrinkles or anything, but I don't have one of those, so I was left to my own devices of my fingers, which I eventually got it all smoothed down and I was happy with the outcome. And after I put the matte medium over the entire thing, I'll move on to some absorbent ground on the background, because you can see I printed this with my inkjet printer, so I do have some smearing of the ink moving onto the watercolor paper, and I wanted it to not have that yellowish tint already there. I just wanted to kind of start with a clean slate, which is why I grabbed the absorbent ground, and the reason why I sealed my entire sunflower was because I'm going to do one of my favorite techniques after all is said and done with my Faber-Castell Pitt pens. And for that you need a base, and what I mean by base is you need either a matte medium or a gesso, some kind of sealer in a sense, so that the ink from the Pitt pens doesn't go ahead and absorb into the paper. It sits on the top, and when that happens you're able to do the technique that I'm going to show you in a little bit. So now I'm using my favorite watercolor brush. This is a mop brush. It's by Issa B, and I absolutely love it. It holds so much water. I got 3 of them as a Christmas present this year, and they are my pride and joy of paintbrushes. I really love these paintbrushes. Nothing seems to compare for me. I'm using my Daniel Smith watercolors. I'm collecting them slowly, so like once a month I buy a new watercolor because they are pricey. And then this pan I actually got off of Amazon for like, oh, I think like $13, and it came with the little half pans and everything. And then the side of the pan that you see full is actually the core watercolors. I bought them to test them out, and I'm pleasantly surprised with them. So I don't know why my video is doing this funky, slow, extra slow motion thing every time it transitions. The good thing is that that doesn't stay during the actual video. So I did my first layer of yellow, and now I'm bringing in the pink. It's a very vibrant pink from Daniel Smith. It's opera pink. And nothing is really dry. Everything is still wet, and I'm working on getting a little bit of a blending action going between the yellow and the pink, and really just trying to get like a smoother transition. So it's just all about playing with your watercolors to see how they act and react, and what kind of action you can get them to make and happen. I know right now it kind of looks like just one big hot mess, but I promise you it's not, especially after I start doing the whole tilting action and getting the water to really flow down the page. It just, this whole thing makes me super happy. And I think I will definitely go ahead and grab a frame for this and frame it because I really like the way it turned out. I do dry this layer and then I go back and I add another layer, and I'm not sure if I recorded that part or cut it out, but I do add 2 layers of watercolor and flowy movement to this page to get the complete look that I wanted. You can see there, so the tilting, and it's got water all over it, and mopping it up so I can put my paper down. And again, I'm not sure what's up with that slow motion. I know it's because it's getting ready to transition again. So here's my pit pins, and this is the part that I was talking about. So I did the orange pit pin that I have and the yellow pit pin that I have. Come to realize I really could use some green pit pins because I don't have any. I did the orange in the darker areas, and then I come in and I do the yellow, and it really makes a huge difference in the sunflower. The sunflower really seems to come to life and pop off of the page by doing this simple thing, and it doesn't take long at all. And it's amazing to me every time I do it how easily you can make something like this just really pop. Right there, yeah, I did that. I stuck my finger in my dirty paint water because it needed to be wiped off, and I couldn't find any baby wipes around. But here I am with the yellow, and I do go around the entire sunflower. And then after all is said and done, I find some Tim Holtz word stickers to stick onto my piece. And that is it. I'll have some close-up shots for you at the end of the video. And I really hope that you'll go ahead and check out Calico Collage's Sunny Mornings kit. I will have the link in the description box below for this kit. That is absolutely fantastic. I'm hoping that I can get some junk journals made with the kit before the end of the month, but I am super swamped at the current moment with a massive order for the Crafters box because I'm in their subscription box, which is so cool. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I would love to know what you think of this simple kind of mixed media layout that I put together. So leave me a comment below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.